Hello everyone. This is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have something different for you. I was contacted by Arteza and they asked me to review some of their products and they sent me a bunch of stuff. I'm super excited to work with these because I've never used them before and I've seen them advertised everywhere, and I've really wanted to try some of the products, and they actually sent me some of the things that I've really been wanting to try. So I'm going to show you all that now, and then we're going to play with some of it. And this is kind of on the fly. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I have some stamps pulled out that I'm going to use to color with some of these products with. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing they sent me were these real brushes. And these are real brush pens. There's 48 in this pack. I'm super excited about this one. It comes with a water brush. These are Unique Colors blendable water-based ink. And so I'm super excited to try these. You can watercolor with them. So we are going to color some images with these, and then I'm going to do a project and share at the end the finished product. Look at these colors though. Oh my goodness. I am super excited about these, and look at the tip on these. I want to show you these because it's amazing. Look at the tip on these. I hope you can see that. Look at that. Such a beautiful point. So you're going to be able to get into some really small spaces with these. So these are the one thing that they sent. And then they also sent me some watercolor pencils, and this is the 72. It says expert on here. There's 72 colors, artistic quality, 4mm lead, break resistant, blendable, water soluble, and acid free. And these are gorgeous. I'm not really a great watercolor person, but I'm going to give it a shot. And look at the colors in here. So there are 3 layers of these. I could just sit and look at the colors. They're so gorgeous. Look at these. Oh my goodness. They're so beautiful. And they got the neatest names on them. I was looking at the names. I'm dropping them everywhere, but some of the names are like blood orange. And this is Peaches and Cream. They're really, really cute names on all of them. And they all are all numbered as well. Now, I'm not a big watercolor person, but I think I may start doing it since I've got so many beautiful colors to share. So we're going to do something with these also. And then they sent me these outdoor acrylic paints. And these are water-based, scuff-resistant, self-sealing, indoor and outdoor use, non-toxic. And there's 20 outdoor acrylic colors. So these are good for indoor or outdoor. But look at the colors on these. These got cute names too, like Shocking Pink. And this is Mango. Jungle Green. But I haven't used acrylic paint in many years. I used to cut out my own wood pieces and I would use acrylic paint to paint them, and I would sell them at craft fairs and stuff, but it's been forever. I didn't even have any brushes to use. So we are going to try using these again, and we are going to use these on the next box that they sent me, which are these 45 wood slices. Now, I've been dying to get these, and I've had it in my mind to order these for a long time because I've been wanting to make Christmas ornaments. So look at how these come. Let me tell you about them first. So they are 2.4 inches to 3.5 inches, 6 centimeters to 8 centimeters in diameter, and 0.4 inches in diameter. They are natural pine wood with bark, pre-sanded, polished, smooth finish, perfect for arts and crafts. And this is a huge box. I'm not going to run out. But look at these. And they also come with the jute to run through. They already have all the holes in them. So look at the shapes. I love these. And they're so rustic, but they're really beautiful. I'm going to pull out a couple Maybe we'll do one or two. I don't know. We'll see. I did one ahead of time because I wanted to see how the acrylic paint worked on it. And I'm going to show you that one in just a minute. Let's go ahead and try out the watercolor pencils and the brush pens, because those are what I've been dying to use. So I grabbed a few of my stamp sets, and I'm going to stamp some images. I got the poinsettia here, and I'm using watercolor paper because we are using watercolor pencils and the real brush pens. Alright, so we're going to stamp this. And I'm going to create something using this in the end, and I'll show you the very finished product. So I did make a mask for this because I want to stamp some holly. And I'm using my Memento Black with these, so we're going to see how that works. I'm not going to go crazy here. We're not going to do it all because it would take me forever in this video. And I do have a little pine here that I'm just going to add. Let's see. Let's add that one there. My ink is getting a little bit dry, so let's see. I think that's all we're going to do right now. Alright, okay, let's take this mask off here, and then we've got our little image. And it didn't stamp really great because, like I said, my ink is starting to run out. But I want to make sure this is totally dry on here, and it looks like it is. So I am going to use first the watercolor pencils. So I'm going to grab those. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are really, really beautiful. I'm going to try to use what's on the top because I don't want to dig down in the bottom. There's so many gorgeous colors, but we can do this. There, how about that? Look how beautiful they are. So I am going to use, I'm going to use this lightest pink, which is pink macaron. So we're going to just start coloring the lightest first. Like I said, I'm only going to color a few leaves here just to show you what it looks like. This is the first time I'm really using these, so I'm just going with what I know. And then we're gonna go with the crimson red. And I'm going to use the darkest at the end. And you don't even have to color this whole section. You can drag it with your paintbrush or your water pen and make it lighter or darker. And I think I'm going to go with, let's see, let's go with this darker. This one's kind of it's magenta. So I'm going to use that darker at the inside here. I'm going to use a water brush and not a paintbrush, but you can use a paintbrush. I'm just so used to using the water brush, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to make sure it's clean first, the water coming out, and then I'm just going to start pulling that up and blending that. And it's blending beautiful. I love these. Are soft, but not too soft. They're just right. I mean, these are really nice quality. And it's really pretty. It blends really, really nice. Can you see that? So let's do a couple of the leaves so that we can see what they look like. So let's use three. Let's use these three. So it's moss green, mint green, and basil green. I think those will be good. So we're going to do the lightest again, and I'm going to show you what I mean by just doing the bottom half, and then I'm going to use, let's see which one's darker. So this one's more like an olive green. And then we'll use the darkest one. I'm going to use that like in the center. You can press these really hard. I'm going pretty light on them, but you can press them really dark and get a lot darker. And then let's just see what the water does to these. You don't even have to use water on these, but it's gorgeous. And I love to do the watercolor. So these are beautiful. They're blending really, really beautiful. So you see that? These are beautiful, really nice, high quality. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert, so I don't know comparatively, but from what I've used, these are really, really nice. And then you can go back over if you want and add some dry on there, and you can just add like texture to it, or make some areas darker or some lighter. They're just really, really nice. So that's those. I'm going to use this lime color here for this pine, and this is lime green. Like I said, it was lime. So I'm going to use this for here. And then I'm going to take a brown. We'll use cinnamon, and we'll do the little pine cone on the end here. And then I'm going to grab my water brush again. And it's so vibrant. It's really, really pretty. So look at that. Aren't they pretty? So I'm going to finish this off, and at the end I'll show you what I did with them. All right, so that is the watercolor pencils there, and I'm really very pleased with these. All right, so now we're going to bring out the brush pens, and I'm going to probably bring the watercolor pencils back when we do maybe one of the wood slices, because I have an idea for those. Let's bring these pens out, real brush pens they're called. And I'm going to, again, this time I'm going to stamp these on, this is some Bristol paper, and that is watercolor paper I used on the other one. But I'm going to see how they work on this Bristol paper, because I really love this paper. I'm going to stamp this again, the same poinsettia. And I'm going to see what the real brush does with these. I'm just going to do the poinsettia itself here. So let me grab, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use these pink, there's pink ones down here. I think these have names too. So this one is bubblegum pink. This one's red. I don't know about if I'm going to use that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one too. And this one is rouge pink. So I'm going to do the lightest one first. Oh, these are beautiful. My ink is still a little bit wet, so I should have set that aside. You know what? I'm going to set this aside just a minute and let that dry for a minute, because it's going to bleed into my pens here, and I don't want to do that. So I can see that it's really wet yet. So I'm going to let that set aside, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp one of these wood slices. And I got another stamp set. I'm going to do these sunflowers because I thought they would be beautiful on this wood. And we're going to stamp that. And I'm using Memento on here. I hope it stamps really good on here. And I should have, this one is a little bit, I missed a little bit in the middle, but I think it's going to work just fine. It didn't, the ink, this stamp set I had problems with before, and I should have grabbed a different one, but that's all right. We're going to go with it because it's not going to make that much difference. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Right marker here for a minute, and I'm going to just outline where it didn't and see if it works okay. I think it will, because it's the same type of ink. And it's just a couple places, so there we go. I think that's going to work. All right, now I want to color this, and I'm not going to use the real brush pens on this because I don't want to ruin them. And I don't know how they work on there. I think it might ruin the tip because this is it's smooth, but it's a little bit more rough than paper. And we're going to see what the watercolor pencils look like. So I'm going to use, I'm going to color these a little bit darker. I'm so excited about these wood slices because I've really been wanting to try these. So I'm just using, this is Sunflower Yellow. How did I pick the right color? Oh my goodness. How about that for good luck? Alright, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have to grab some other colors out of here. Because I want to do like a orange. I want to add a little bit to the center. What's on the bottom here? Oh yeah, there's a pumpkin orange down here. I'm going to use that one. Yeah. I am going to use the water on these too. I think this is going to be super pretty. I'm going to do these all, this front one all in this. You don't even have to be super picky because you are going to use your water brush on it. And let's see what this does. Wow. It's really nice. They work really good on this wood. It really brightens it up. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to be really picky on how you're coloring that. These are really pretty. Can you see that? It's really pretty. And then I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to use a darker green. There's a darker one here. This is the basil green, and let's color some of these leaves in. It's a little flower there. We'll color that one pink. And I'm going to do, I didn't know about using the water on these, but it works really nice. Really rustic looking. Alright, so then let's see, let's color that flower. I'm going to use like fuchsia. And you can blend colors and everything with these. I'm going to use the plum purple too. So I'll do a little bit in the center. This is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. And then we have a little, I think I'm going to use a brown, a lighter brown on this. It's going to be so pretty to string the twine through it, and or I may use ribbon, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to use that fuchsia again on these little flowers over here. Look how pretty though. This is really pretty. So look at how beautiful. By the way, if you're interested in any of these products, I'll have all the links in the bottom, and I'm going to have a code in there also for 10% off of the products. And there is a limited time on them. I'll put that in the description as well. But oh my goodness, I love these. This is really adorable. You can even seal this with like a seal that's glossy or a seal that's matte. It's really, really pretty. That turned out really cute. So let's go back to this, and I think we're dry here. And let's go ahead and do our colors. Yes, much better. So you need to wait and give your Memento Black, or use Stays On. Give your Memento Black some time to dry. It's not completely dry because I can still see some little wet spots. But because of the video, I'm going to go ahead with it. All right, so then we're going to use, let's use this one right here. You can blend these colors. This one, this is beautiful. Oh, I love how they blend. Love these. I knew I was going to love these. And then there's some dark. I'm just going to put the darker. Like I said, I am not a professional colorist, I guess is what you'd say, but this is absolutely fun and they are so pretty. Okay, now what we're going to do here, I have my water brush out already, so I'm just going to go ahead and see how these blend. And they blend beautiful, just like the watercolor pencils. Yeah, I love this. And this is not watercolor paper. This is the Bristol paper. And it's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I'm going to really, really, really love these. I knew I would. And, I mean, I could tell. And the point, oh my goodness, that point is gorgeous. Look at that. It's just so little. So that is that. I'm also going to finish this one, and then at the end I'm going to show you the final product. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do something with the paint. So I'm going to grab the other wood chip, and let me see, what can I put on here? I think I'm going to do something freehand with, I don't know, let's go ahead and I think I might stamp something on here. I think I'm going to use my little pumpkin. Do a pumpkin since fall is coming. And we're going to go ahead and stamp the little pumpkin on there. We can paint him with the paint because I'm wanting to see how the paint handles too. I have used acrylics quite a bit before, and I'm using Memento again. See, my other stamp was not working properly. It gave me problems on a project I created before. It still turned out beautiful, I think. So we're going to put this on here. And I think I'm going to, no, I'm not going to do the leaf because I have an idea for the leaf. We're just going to paint the pumpkin. All right, so I did grab some brushes here. And I do have some water. And these aren't the best brushes either, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab these colors. And I have a little palette. I actually got these from the dollar store, these little palettes. And let's grab some Tangelo. These are really thick and they look like they're very concentrated. So I did take the tops off. They had some tops on, a little top on those. I'm going to use some Whisper White, or white. This one is Marshmallow White. I'm so used to saying Whisper White. Okay, and then let's get green. Oh, we don't need green because we didn't do, we need a brown. Yeah, we have a brown here. This one's chocolate. Yeah, it's very, very thick and it's going to be very concentrated, I can tell. Oh, there is a silver in here. A gold. Oh my goodness, we might use some of this gold. Oops, did I take the top off of this one? Nope, see, some of them have the top still on them. It's shimmery. I don't know if these are the only two shimmeries or silver gold, charcoal black, battleship gray, chocolate lizard green, jungle green, Persian green, Olympic blue, saffron, grape, amethyst, shocking pink candy, apple, tangelo, Dijon, mango, electric, yellow, papaya, whip, and marshmallow white. That's all the colors. I think these also come in larger sets as well. So we're going to work with those colors right now. And I do have my, let's see, let's use a small. I do have my, so let's add that to, I don't want it too thick. I'm going to add more water. And then we're going to paint these. It is fall after all, so we need to do something. I'm just going to paint right over the stamping. And it doesn't hurt at all. It stays really nicely on here. It dried pretty quickly too. So I think you're good with Memento Black if you want to paint some. I had a deer stamp out. I was going to do that, and then I thought that's going to be, I don't have brushes small enough to be able to do those, so that's why I switched over to the pumpkin. I have some little wooden leaves that I've gotten, so I thought those would be cute on here too. Alright, and then I'm going to, let's see, what should I think I'm going to use, I have a paper towel here too, so I think I'm going to use some of the, let's do some white. I don't want to get too heavy-handed with the white either, so I'm going to thin that out. This is going to go a long way because it's very nice. It's really good quality, I could tell. So we're just going to give that, and I'm anxious to use that gold. So I'm going to blend this in just a little bit more. I see people using acrylic paint and they do it all freehand, and they're so talented. I wish I could do all that, but everybody's got their own talent and their own. So there is our little stem, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually use my bigger one because I'm going to thin that gold down and see what this gold looks like. I think I'm really going to like it over the top of this. I love the brush strokes. That you probably can't see that in the video, but it does leave some cute, nice little brush strokes. I do like the gold on it. And I think that's all that I'm going to do on that, because I'm going to add a little one of my leaves here. And I've got a bunch of them. Let's see, should I do the green one? I think I'm going to do the green one. It's still not dry, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the green one on with some multi-purpose glue here. And I think that's super cute. I just love these wood blocks. Look how cute that is. It'll be so cute for thing. Now I want to grab, I took a piece of the twine because I want to put that through here, and this can be a little bit of a challenge, it looks like, because, well, maybe not. you have something to kind of push it through there. I'm just using my little stylus. Because it looks like the twine is pretty thick. You know what? I'm going to try the other end. It's pretty thick, and it looks like it's about the same size as the hole. So either you can like widen your hole, or just be very patient getting it through. I want to put that on here and through here. And it looks like the back side might be a little bit thinner. We're going to tie a thing on here. I'll tie one on the other one as well, but I may use ribbon on the other one so I can show you something a little bit different. But I'm going to do that later when I show you all the finished product. All right, everyone, everything is all done and complete. I even just went ahead and made a quick little card with this one. This is using the Real Brush pens. I'm in love with these. And I have to say these are my favorite item of all of them. And now I love watercolor pencils. This is what I finished on that one. But I'm not that great, I have to say, at watercolor pencils. I'm going to really work on it though, now that I have some really beautiful pens or pencils. They really, they color very nicely. They blend very nicely with the water. And I thought it turned out really pretty. I even went around the edge with a little bit of really light gray and then watercolored that, as I did this one with a really light blue on this one to bring that little flower out as well. And look how gorgeous. The watercolor pencils work amazing on these wood pieces. And I think that I'm going to probably like seal this with some kind of like a gloss spray, but it's gorgeous. And then the paint, and this gold paint that's in here, it is gorgeous. But I thought that was super cute as well, and I love stamping on these. These are a must-have. I love these. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this different tutorial that I shared today. If you want any of these products, like I said, they'll be listed in my description below with the code to get 10% off if you'd like to have any of the products. And I want to thank Arteza for sending me all this beautiful stuff. I'm super happy with it all, and I really plan on getting more of their products. They're really nice quality. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.